Hi everyone, I'm Jangkrik, also known as Arifandi, an indie game developer from Indonesia, and welcome to the very first devlog for my game, HellYah. First of all, thanks for clicking on this video. Honestly, I never thought I'd be making a devlog one day. Usually I'm just staring at my code for hours, wondering why something that worked 5 minutes ago suddenly decided to stop working. So, here we are. In this devlog, I want to introduce myself a little, talk about why I started making HellYah, share some funny moments during development, and hopefully give you an idea of where this project is heading. So, I'm Arifandi Tangama, and I'm a programmer who loves making games and experimenting with weird ideas. I spend way too much time inside Godot. Sometimes I actually make progress. Sometimes I spend 3 hours fixing a bug that turns out to be one missing semicolon, or a typo. That's just game development, I guess. So, what is HellYah? HellYah is a 2.5D first-person survivor game inspired by the survivor genre. The goal is simple: survive endless waves of enemies, level up, collect powerful cards, and become completely overpowered. At least, that's the plan. Why first person? I've always loved survivor games. Games where you slowly become stronger and stronger are just really satisfying. But I wanted to try something different. Instead of making another top-down survivor game, I challenged myself to make one entirely in first person. At first I wasn't even sure if it would feel fun. Turns out, it was actually pretty exciting. Although it also created a lot of new problems that normal survivor games don't really have. The project actually started as a tiny prototype. There was only basic movement, one enemy, one projectile. That's it. No cards, no upgrades, no fancy UI, no sound effects. It looked pretty empty, but every big project starts somewhere. One of my favorite moments happened when I added mobile controls. I thought, okay, this should only take a few minutes. Yeah, no. The very first time I tested the joystick, my character just started spinning around like a helicopter. Instead of walking forward, he kept rotating endlessly. I wasn't controlling a survivor anymore. I accidentally created a human Beyblade. I laughed for like 5 minutes before realizing, okay, now I actually have to fix this. Thankfully, eventually the controls started behaving like a normal game. One of the biggest features in HellYah is the Remi card and Tarot card system. Every time you level up, you'll receive random cards that permanently change your build. Some cards increase damage, some improve movement speed, others add projectiles, increase pickup range, summon companions, or completely change the way you play. Because the cards are random, every run feels different. Sometimes you'll become an unstoppable damage machine. Sometimes you'll accidentally create the weirdest build imaginable. And honestly, that's part of the fun. As development continued, I kept adding more systems, experience and leveling, enemy AI, card upgrades, visual effects, sound effects, better UI, Android controls, saving system. Every new feature felt exciting, until it broke something else, which happened quite often. Bugs. Lots of bugs. Like every game project, there were plenty of bugs. Sometimes enemies randomly stopped moving. Sometimes they walked through walls. Sometimes cards could be selected the exact moment they appeared because I was still touching the movement joystick. That one confused me for quite a while. Even exporting the game to the web introduced completely different problems. The screen was cropped. Audio behaved differently. UI scaling wasn't right. Every platform had its own little surprises. There were definitely moments where I thought, why is this happening? But solving those problems has also been one of the most rewarding parts of making this game. Every bug taught me something new, and every solution made the game just a little bit better. So, yeah, that's the story behind HellYah so far. Thank you so much for watching my very first devlog. If you have any ideas, suggestions, or features you'd like to see, let me know in the comments. I read every single one of them, and they really helped me improve both the game and myself as a developer. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you in the next devlog. Bye.